What's going on, everybody? This is Jordan, and that could not have been any better timing to beginning this video. So this is a multiplayer race on Road Atlanta with the Lotus E21 Grand Prix car, and check out the opening corner of this race. Just like I said always happens. Look at this. Look at this. Oh! I'm in 11th, and now I'm in 4th. Past 7 people at that pileup. What a massive pileup. And then I passed this guy, and the first guy, if you look, he's already way up there. That guy quit. I'd been playing with him for a couple hours, and he backed out. But so, I wanted to bring another multiplayer race. It seems like my multiplayer review is gotten, some more looks than some of my other videos, and so I figure the multiplayer is sort of a little bit of a better way to go. That was a really crappy sequence right there, going off the track. And I'm pretty much exclusively playing the multiplayer now. I have finished the remainder of the achievements on the career, with the exception of a couple. I did finally finish the 40 career championship series, and I did finish the 400 career medals a couple of days ago. So, and I did finish this Grand Prix one here. So that's pretty much it for the career for me. The only series I had left was the vintage sports cars, excuse me, is what it was. That was a perfect turn right there, by the way. I mean, I know it said good turn, but I mean, that was really about as good as it gets. And so I finished most of those, so I'm pretty much only on the multiplayer now. This Lotus E21 is the pinnacle of the career. It's the most expensive car you get to buy, at least, with the exception of some of the classic ones. But it costs $2 million, and I mean, it's worth every penny. That guy I had also been playing with for a while that just quit. So, like I said, I just want to bring you a multiplayer race. I've been using this car now. I unlocked it last night. I've had it. I've only owned the car for about 30 hours or so now. I've gotten accustomed to it. And I have put a tune on it. Maybe a few races before this, I'd started using a tune. I was playing with this guy tonight for a couple of hours, and he was talking about one of his friends, or a guy he's raced with before, who had a tune that was a really good one. So I found the guy, which is great because you can actually search. You can scroll through about 10 to 12 that say, quote, recommended tunes. That was also a perfect turn right there, and that one actually said it. This is a good one because it's a clean race. Sort of some of the same of what I've been going through before in some of my other videos I've posted about the multiplayer. There was that big pileup, which I did manage to avoid. But as you can see, the guy in front of me is about 2 seconds ahead of me, and then first place is about 1.5 seconds ahead of him. And I'm not really able to make up any ground on it. I haven't had a perfectly clean race. I was still getting used to the tune here a little bit, like there I went off the track. As I said before in my last videos, once you can get by yourself, you're usually in good shape, as long as you know the tracks, as long as you know the car. And so I spent a little bit of time getting used to this tune, and it's by a guy whose name is Tachyon. I don't know, it's like MLR Tachyon, I think is his name. It's something like that, the first 3 letters, but it's Tachyon for sure, Tachyon. And it's actually a pretty good tune. It says all, a lot of people on here, oh, that was bad right there. The funny thing was I actually tried to rewind. I was laughing here because I tried to rewind it. As I clipped the corner of that wall on the right, I was like, dang it. And so I went to, rewind it, and that's why I went off the track and hit the other wall, which kind of sucks. But luckily I was in a place where I wasn't, there weren't any guys near behind me. But anyway, so I use this tune, and with this tune, a lot of people have specific tunes for specific tracks, like it'll say, Prague, or it'll say this or that, and so, or Spa, or Le Mans. And so for this one, I picked a tune of his, I searched for his name, and then looked at a couple of his, and he had one that said all, and so I picked that one, and that's what I've been using. So one thing you'll notice, if you guys use this car at all, I don't know if you do, but one thing you'll notice is that the back end tends to swing out a little bit on this one for me. When I'm using this tune, which doesn't happen with any of the other ones, but I've been getting used to it, and it's working pretty well for me. So make sure you guys check out my next video that's coming up. It's hilarious. It is the first time of me attempting to use a manual car, and it's it's quite a good time. I just absolutely wreck it and look like the worst player that's ever played this game. So make sure you guys subscribe if you like my videos, and check out my channel. I've got plenty of other videos on there. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for watching.